Hello, we are going to do a quick demonstration of Interzoid's AI data enrichment agent, which enables you to define whatever real-world information you need and append it to your existing data in real time. This near-infinite data enrichment capability is ideal for marketing, CRM, analytics, operations, AI model building, and any other application where automated, real-world data collection can create tremendous value. In this example, we are going to show the automated retrieval of ultimate parent data for a given company or organization. You might want to know who the parent company of your customers, vendors, or other companies you might encounter is. This helps you do that. For each company in our dataset, the agent will determine who the ultimate parent is of the company, if there even is one. Then, once this parent is discovered, the agent will provide a description of the relationship for additional context and verification, as well as the URL of any supporting document. Again, all automated and with a few easy clicks. First, let's start with our source dataset, which is simply a text file list of company names that we want to determine the ultimate parent company of. For example, you can see company names such as EMC, Red Hat, Praxair, Progress, Aetna, Instagram, and several others. This is the dataset the agent will, through AI and various points of data access, get the parent company information for. Next, we must provide the agent with its instructions so it can do its work. Since we will be processing an entire dataset, we will go to batch.interzoid.com to run the agent. It's also available via an easy-to-integrate API, but the batch capability enables us to process many agent requests simultaneously in parallel. While this example is small, in practice, very large datasets can be processed. Once at the application, click on AI Data Agent, as this is the interface to operating the data enrichment agent. The first thing we need to do is provide a general description of the kind of data that we want to obtain. In this case, we want ultimate parent company data. So in the topic text box under Describe Desired Enrichment Data, let's put the following: ultimate parent company information. This helps provide the context to the agent as to what data we are looking for. Next, we need to add and describe the output parameters related to the parent company that we want to get for each of these companies. This is the actual data that the agent will produce. Go to the output parameters section in the left column. We simply need to enter a name that is descriptive of the output parameter. The first parameter we want, let's call website URL domain only. This will provide the website URL, which will help us verify that we have the right company. Using domain only in the field name will clean up the URL, ensuring HTTP and other noisy parts of the URL are not included. Then we will click Add Parameter to add the second output parameter. Let's get the location, as that will provide some additional validation that we have the right company. Values could include city, state, region, country, and so on. Next, let's get the ultimate parent company name. This is the key data point that we are looking for and will be the name of the ultimate parent organization of the company in the input file, the earlier input file we are cycling through. Let's also get the ultimate parent web URL domain only, so we can look up and verify the ultimate parent company on the web. Again, asking for domain only for the web address reduces URL noise for the data point. Now, let's also get the ultimate parent company relationship description so we can understand the context of the parent company relationship, as that would clearly be useful to us. This will be a larger narrative type output field. Finally, let's add and create the ultimate parent company reference URL, so if available, we can have some validation behind the relationship, as described in this particular data record. This will be a URL to an external web page. That will be all of the parameters that we create for this particular data agent run. So now, we have defined and created the exact dataset we need based on our own custom requirements. Now, we just need to configure a few more settings before we set the agent off and running to get our data. Under File Setup Configuration, the column number for our lookup value in the file is okay with the number 1, as our input file only has one column to begin with. For model, we are going to select Model A Premium as our choice. While this is more expensive than our other models because of the agent's access to a diversity of data sources and back-end processing, including web scans, it will give us the most detailed, comprehensive results. For input file type, since we only have one column, CSV is fine. While we have the option to access a file via web URL, such as an AWS S3 file perhaps, we can just use our local file of company names shown earlier as the beta source. Click the Choose Input File button to do so. Click on the file name and the corresponding path to our input file will be displayed as the local file input setting. Let's leave our output file format to CSV. And that's all we need to do to configure our data enrichment agent to obtain the specific data we are looking for. Finally, we click the Run button, and our agent will go out and get the data we have asked for each of the companies in our input file. This will take some time to run as it goes out to the cloud and web, so we will wait for the results to come back. After completion, we can display the results in a grid, which gives us a quick view of the resultant data. Then, we can save the results of our output file, so we can use it anywhere, such as in Excel, Google Sheets, and Analytics platform, or any other data platform. Here is the data in Google Sheets, where we can see the parent company, the URL, the location, the ultimate parent, the context of the ultimate parent's ownership, the URL of any supporting web documents, and so on. The link to these results, so you can review them for yourself, is available in the YouTube description for this video. As you can see, any data you can imagine that will help you is now available quickly and easily for your use in organized dataset form. To use these capabilities, you will need an API key. This is how we keep track of usage. You can obtain one by registering at our website. Please see the link in the YouTube description. For more information, visit www.interzoid.com. Thank you.